Peace and love, ladies and gentlemen. You are now tuned into your favorite podcast featured, and I'm your host with the most, Kush Tucker, with my fellow co-host.
Peace and love, Mike L.
And today's very special guest is Po. How you doing today, my brother?
Yo, what's up, gang?
Thanks for coming on, bro.
Word.
Today, Po is promoting his new single that's going crazy right now in the strip clubs and the clubs where they're popping them bottles. Go ahead and tap in with it. We're going to get straight into it. Sing to me, girl. Featuring Reason. I like the beat selection.
Sexy drill.
Too many baddies in the party now. Brought all the bodies and the hotties out. Know that you my shawty, yeah. But these girls screaming, call me now. Low when she act like she bow-legged, then she bend the corner. And she proud to be fucking me, I put that CC on it. It feel good to be fucking a real nigga, don't it? I ain't calling in 5 days, let a mind wander. I can't lie, I'm sorry for everything, cause you my shawty. Said you done, I said I'm done, I gave back what you bought me. Took some time away, but it's the things that you taught me. Just to pass, I'm moving forward, I won't let it harm me. I exposed her to the real, now she hate lanes. Yeah, she used to run from me, now she like pain. I got on this song and singing like pain. I know sometimes I be drawn to share my life change. I'ma take off, do the dash right when the light change. Do a 10-piece in the club, that was light change. You know what to call you, I thought Shawty was the right name. She in the party twerking on me, pulling all on my chain.
And if y'all want to hear the rest of that, y'all got to go ahead and tap in. Where can they go find that, Po?
You can stream Sing It To Me Girl on all platforms from my new album, Love Po, on all plats. Sing It To Me Girl featuring Reason. You know, the sexy drill wave is on fire right now.
I ain't never heard of Sexy Drill.
You know, like artists like Cash Cobain, Bass Swag, me.
Yeah. Hey, well, I'm going to get into it. I like that vibe.
Yeah.
Real nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Word.
Real nice.
Especially in the club, that joint was going on last Friday. Crazy.
No, I can see that. I could definitely see some women shaking ass to that.
Yeah, we was going crazy, bro. Life is changing.
Nah, definitely.
Were you making a change?
Yeah.
Word.
Definitely.
What you put in your music, it reverberates. You know, everybody, you always speaking your reality into existence.
Where the tongue is powerful.
Definitely.
Oh,
The tongue more powerful than a gun, for real.
No, definitely.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Your tongue can set something in motion and you be like, wow.
Yeah, like you'll be like, damn, I shouldn't have said that.
No, totally.
Oh, God.
I should kept my mouth shut.
Or I should have said that.
Yeah. It can happen both ways. It can happen both ways.
Man, I don't think I felt like that since like elementary school or something, or middle school.
What?
Like, man, I should have said that.
Oh, word.
Like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that.
So how many tracks on the album?
It's 10 joints on there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's crazy because right before I dropped, I really didn't plan on dropping, for real. I knew that this summer was the summer to do it, though, because the energy be talking to me like the same way God do, but like I read energy very well, so I don't know. One of my homies put a battery in my back, and he was like, "Bro, just drop that shit." He was like, "You're hotter than most." You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
And then like this summer has shown me like life is really changing. Like my pen work. Like I be writing for people, so like, you know, aside from just dropping my own music, but I've been really locked in with Friday and his brother France. They from Philly too. Like we just all did a record together. Actually, Baddest in the Room video just came out today. I'm in that joint too.
Oh, for sure. Y'all go check that out.
Friday new
Check that
single,
out.
Baddest in the
Don't
Room.
hesitate to wait.
Yeah, that's a great record too. The video shoot was fun. I got to soak up some game from LL Cool J when we was backstage and shit, and that was
that's
cool.
dope.
Cause my music is geared towards women. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
his whole approach, being the first artist signed on Def Jam, was like, yo, like I make all vibes for females.
Yeah.
So
I need love.
Word.
Totally.
So me getting the chance to sit there with him and just listen to him talk, that was great for me. I'm from Philly, you know. You in Philly, you gotta be able to spit. So like back in the day, you can't come to Philly like not spitting, like especially as a young boy, because they be like, a lot of my old heads, they'll be like, yo, like, you know, they'll be on the block rapping, like how you see old videos of Meek with all his people. But every hood in Philly got a Meek Mill.
That's
you know what
tight.
I'm saying? Like every block got a Meek Mill. So it's
Not
like,
that every block got a Meek Mill, but the fact that everybody, you can hit the block and niggas is still outside freestyling with each other having fun. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah,
to
like
me.
growing up, like everybody had that one. Like my big bro, he passed away in 2018, Big Justin. But I would say he was that for us, for like my community at least, cause he was hot, and I wanted to be just like him. Like that's how I got my rhymes tight, cause he was rapping about stuff he was really doing to people. So I'm like, damn, like he was different. He was heavy though.
Yeah.
He was heavy. But you know, in Philly, you gotta be able to spit. And one of my first like beats I had rapped on, other than like the Biggie Smalls beats, was Rock the Bells. Cool J.
yeah.
Was rapping
Nah,
on that
definitely
joint
Rock the
because the
Bells
old
is
heads would
cold.
pick the beats back in the day. We wasn't picking the beats. The old heads
Yeah.
would be like, young boy, if you could spit, huh? Because this what they grew up listening to. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah,
they-
facts.
I was a lot. I used to listen to LL a whole lot, especially Rock the Bells was like one of the joints I really listened to.
Well, just think back in the day, that would have played a million times because there wasn't no competition.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You'd have heard Rock the Bells hot. You'd have heard Rock the Bells. You'd have heard the Bells rock.
That's another thing he was saying too. He was like, he was talking about how music today is different. He was like, back in the day, nobody had their phone lights up. He was saying like everybody was like looking dead at you.
Yeah, focus was better.
Locked in.
Yeah, focus was better.
Nah, totally.
You know.
Niggas wasn't veering off. It wasn't no time. Because think about how much attention you got to put into the phone. You got to open up the phone, set up the shit.
You watching it through the screen, you missing the moment.
And then you got to, if you a motherfucker that like to type shit, you type in the caption, trying to find the perfect thought, caption it right with the picture or the video.
The world's so
like you
internet
said, it's
now,
taking
though.
you out the moment.
No, it's
to
divided.
where-
You divided in the moment.
I try my best when I go to events like concerts or something like that to not, feel me, do any of that shit. Or if I do, I just get it all on my phone and post everything later. That way I can stay in the moment. Like I don't record it on the app. Like I record it on my actual camera phone.
Mm-hmm.
That way you can just store it, keep your day pushing. Like
Yeah.
and keep on watching the shit.
Yeah, the world's super internet now. I mean,
Oh,
like
for sure.
super internet. I was born in '98, so I kind of like I experienced the world before 2010, before it turned into like people
Hell
being
yeah.
super fake.
Yeah. No, not for real. For real.
Hell yeah.
But genuine
Like you got
relationships.
to
matter.
see that growth between like not having the computers fully set up. Like that was a
Right.
crow development
Right.
that year, them early 2000s, to be able to really see that time period, that era. Like that's
We had
cold.
the '90s computers, like
Because shit was just coming in.
I ain't gonna hold you. The first song I did, this how like I sound old as shit saying this, but the first song I did, it was on a floppy disk.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Three
No-
and a
no
half.
bullshit.
3.5 floppy.
Yeah, it only had 3 KB. Like you can only
Correct.
put one song on the
totally.
per joint. Like
Nah,
remember, like
It's
back in
it.
the
It's
day
the-
before
it's the
CDs
one single
was
demo.
popular.
There wasn't
Yeah.
no flash drives yet.
It wasn't
Yeah.
no flash
Nah, it
drives
wasn't.
or
Flash
no
drives.
like none of that. So you either had to have an MP3 player and press record on your joint and play your song so you could record it onto there, or you had to like use like something else to get it on your MP3 player because it was harder. Like damn, like back in the day, it was not as easy as it is now to just call a studio, pull up, or call the engineer, meet me at the stu. Like it was not like that growing up. Like
hell no.
Now things is way more accessible now.
yeah, that's what the kids now they gotta dig. Like they really blowing up because they got the world at their fingertips. You could Google anything. No kissing.
Definitely.
Shit, you could record on your phone now. You don't even need a studio.
Yeah, my little brother be on Band Lab. He be like, bro, try this. I'm like, I'm not recording a song on my phone. I'll just go to the stu. But I respect it though.
Yeah, well that's the future.
Yeah,
The
no, for
technology gonna get more powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, like shit. Hey, if the app get good enough, I'll record myself and just take it to the studio still to get
Oh,
mixed.
yeah, of course.
But I still feel like it's a certain quality when you record with engineers that like
The
if you
right
really,
engineer.
Yeah, the right engineer.
Somebody who care about you.
Yeah. No, for real talk. That's what I'm
You
saying.
know, a lot of them niggas, they don't care.
Nah, I'm talking about exactly what you just said. When you in the studio with an engineer that care about your music and how it sound, they like, hold up, man, like this is dope. I'm working with a good artist right
And
now.
they add other things in.
Yeah.
It's a reflection
On
of
their
them
own.
too.
Yeah.
On
Like-
their own.
Also, like cameramen too. Like I've worked with a lot of lazy cameramen, a lot of lazy engineers. But like I be trying to get them to dig. Like, bro, it's
How you deal with that, bro? Like, how do you confront that? Like when motherfuckers be lazy or like slow on the draw, like they be like, I mean, I got 2 week turnaround time, but then it turned to 3 or 4 weeks on the turnaround time for the music video.
That'd be scattered because it's like, damn, bro, like just, you know what I'm saying? Like the big artists, they say a big artist, say, I don't want to say Michael Jackson do a show, say Michael Jackson alive right now. they gonna post the footage at least 48 hours later.
Yeah.
Like they not gonna wait because he's Michael Jackson. He went and did something else. He did 2 more things the next day. So if you get 2 weeks behind, then you're gonna be posting 24 content videos. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And it's late now.
And it's late. It's
late.
like he
Oh,
wore
God.
that outfit already.
Yeah.
Like it's Michael Jackson. Like he already
Never
wore
lie.
it.
You ain't never. He said he wore
That's
the
how I
outfit.
feel. I'm like, damn, I done wore this. Now I
Yeah.
gotta go wear something else and switch it up. Cause like,
Hell yeah.
as equally as people look at me for the music, they look at me for the fashion, like fashion sense,
Yeah.
and like continue to be a fashion icon.
Tell us about
Yeah.
this, man, because I ain't gonna lie, this is really
Nah,
nice
your
drip.
gear is hard, bro.
I
Gear is
appreciate
good looking,
that.
man.
Tell them about both of them, both the pieces.
This is my 1,000 logo jacket, but it's 500 logos on this jacket, and then I have the pants that have 500 logos on them too.
Oh, I like that.
So it's
I
called
feel
the
you.
1,000
It's a-
logo set. So
1,000
when people
logo
buy the
set.
set, it's $1,000 for the set. The jacket 500, cause like, you know, you got to go through. You got to send a tiger to jump through a fire hoop just to make one of them Jones. Like,
I already know. Well,
Yeah.
because you gotta have that.
Yeah.
You gotta have that pre-made.
Yeah.
So many yards.
yeah, because it's made on a 15 head printer, on a 15 head embroidery machine. So the line is like long, like longer than this room for real. Like it's probably the length of that hallway.
Yeah.
Like it's long, but it's like so you can maximize your hours with the time. So my manufacturer, he's elite. You know what I mean, and this is something that we created. It actually came out a lot better than I designed it to be. There was a little bit less logos on the one I made, but he said fuck it, went crazy and did him. So I'm like, all right,
I
bro.
feel you.
But then I wore it to like some events and things like that, and I got a couple of them. So every time I wear it to like an award show or like some like NBA game or something, people always stop me. They be like, "What is that?" So I call this my money maker, cause it really like I may not sell this exact jacket because people may not want their first piece to be a $500 piece, but it'll make you come spend $100 on a hoodie
I got no, it's real.
or
Yeah.
And you got a
$30 on the hat.
guarantee in it. You telling them they getting 500 in the pants, 500 in the jacket.
1,000 logo set,
Yeah.
and people are going to stop you if you wear my brand. People going to stop you every day and ask you like,
What's that?
like no funny shit. When I go to like 7-Eleven or a gas station, people always stop me because it be people from that part of the world, like you know, like the Middle East that work in places like that. So I made a lot of connections just off going to 7-Eleven to get something to drink. Like every time I stop at the 7, somebody see me, they like, "Oh, you're Arabic." I'm like. Nah, but like my folks is from out there though, so
Yeah.
and you know like a lot of people in Philly is Muslim too, so like my brand just connected in a lot of ways for like every
smart.
area I
Yeah.
put myself
Well,
in.
the font
Smart.
does have kind of a Islamic look to it.
Yeah,
So
it's
nice.
it's Arabic style font, but it's English still. And then like on like this says Cairo in Arabic, and then this says Cairo in English. Or
That's hard, bro.
yeah, this
So
is
what
my
about
11th
this
year.
Right here. Which one is this?
This is a Valentine's Day hoodie that I had made, but I had just like resurfaced that joint because I be having clothes and then I'll lose them for 6 months and they be in boxes, they be all boxed up somewhere.
Nah, I feel you.
But I just found it and then I was like, I'm gonna bring that one too. Yeah.
So where can they copy your brand at?
CairoCasanova.com, or you could just DM me and shop. Either me or the mogul girl, my publicist, will get back to you and place your order, get your order going.
Righteous.
Yeah, it's the year 11 of Cairo Casanova. The story behind my brand, my grandma, she was an English teacher. She was a poet. That's why everybody calls me Po. She taught me how to write poetry. She was on vacation in Egypt, and she got in a car accident, and she passed away. She's the only person in the car that passed away.
Damn, my condolences, G.
Thank you. And this was in 2009. So I didn't start my brand until 2013 because I had hated Egypt for a while. I hated Egypt. I hated everything about it. I couldn't look at, even in school, like, she passed away when I was in 5th going to 6th grade. So she never got to see me go to middle school. So, you know, they teaching you about Egypt and things like that in history. And I used to have to step out. Like, I couldn't even listen to it. Like, I didn't want nothing to do with nothing. Like, nothing. Even when they had the King Tutankhamun exhibit at the Franklin Institute in Philly,
Yeah.
I didn't go. Like, I didn't because it took me a while for my grieving period to understand that her life was very valuable, and it was designed for me to learn from her because she taught me how to do all of the things that I still do today. So her and my grandpa
righteous.
used to fly to Egypt and come back with clothes and sell them. They had a store, and I opened a store in LA too. So that's why I opened 2 stores here. But it was just so important when I did that. I did that for her because she had a store and she was selling clothes that were from Egypt. It wasn't called Cairo Casanova, but it was from Cairo though, and from Giza and from other surrounding areas. So, yeah, she's somebody I really looked up to, and my little sister looks just like her. And their birthdays, ironically, are one day apart. They never got to meet each other, but yeah, I started my brand the night my little sister was born in the hospital. Yeah, saying her
that's dope.
and our grandma's birthday is one day apart. My sister's birthday, November 29th, and my grandma's birthday, November 30th. And my sister was born at night too, so I thought they was going to have the same birthday. That's how I knew God was like aligning the alignment. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
that's
just
real
knew that.
divine, bro.
Yeah. There ain't no coincidence.
That's more divine than what would you think that we know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, nah, for real. There ain't no
She-
coincidences.
She
Yeah.
loves all the same things she loves too. So I thought it was important for me to start something
Yeah.
that she would be able to watch grow. And my brand is the same age as my sister. So that's how I never forget how old, the brand is.
That's tight.
Nah,
Yeah.
and that's a good story.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Nah, that's a beautiful story, man, from where your brand came from, bro.
Even though it was something negative, extremely bad, I don't know. One day as a kid, I was just like, I had a clothing line. I always been making clothes, but I just wanted to change my clothing line name to something else. My first clothing line was called Create Your Own Swag. Cause like if you know Philly, you know everybody. Like how bro was saying, everybody dressed the same. You know what I mean? So, I created a brand called Create Your Own Swag, or CYOS, and I was wearing it to school, and I was showing people like, yo, you could be authentic to yourself. Like, you don't gotta look at a mannequin or look at another man and be like, oh, I'm gonna dress like him. That's not really thorough to me. But you can be inspired by somebody.
No,
you
real
could
shit.
think the way somebody put that shit on is cool, but I always been an individual to be like, all right, I'm gonna do the thing that make people want to do what I do. My grandpa used to tell me like, don't join a gang, start one. So this Cairo Casanova gang,
Nah, for
I
real.
started a clothing brand that make people wanna join in. And then, you know, a part of my journey as well is putting my clothing on celebrities that people know, and that really helps me grow my brand, because it's hard to get. Having a clothing brand is one of the hardest professions in America, or maybe in the world. Not only because, like, all right, look, if you sell food, people eat every day. But if you sell clothes, people get dressed every day. But the only difference is, like, food is like, you'll dead ass go buy food every day.
Well, it's a necessity.
Yeah. You're not gonna go buy clothes
Consumable.
every day.
Just like blunts.
I go buy clothes every day. I ain't gonna lie. That's because of what I do though. If I didn't do this, I wouldn't. I'll cut back on spending money on dumb shit. But yeah, clothing is definitely
Well, it's not. It's a consumable, but not like bread, butter, milk, and cheese,
Right.
where you gotta go get it again.
Or toilet paper.
So if you
Or
got the
something like
choice,
that, yeah.
So if you got the choice between buying $100 T-shirt that you really want,
it was crazy.
or buying some Hanes, which you really need,
Draws.
you get what I'm saying? You're gonna roll with the Hanes, and you gonna go to DD's or Marshalls and look for that same brand on a discount or something.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
For sure.
I could never spend no money on no Gucci drawers or nothing like that. Like no.
Nah, them brands don't
Dolce
even like
Gabbana.
black people, bro.
Yeah,
Like-
for real.
They don't even like black
Yeah.
people.
And them drawers cost too much. I'm like, nigga, them drawers better make me fly, nigga. Them drawers better give me superpowers.
They should
Them-
clean. They should clean themselves for that price.
Yo,
Yeah,
bro.
no,
You know, niggas get one pair of Gucci drawers, they gonna want to wear them 7 days in a row. That's just scary.
Pretty much. Nah, I agree with that.
Them
Nah.
brands, they don't be,
Nah,
they
facts.
don't be
Hit his mic. I think his. I don't hear him. I want to make sure he coming through clear.
This one.
Say something, Paul. Nah, he's still not coming through.
Oh wait, I hear myself now.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
we
we hear him.
back.
Now we hear him.
There we go. We back in the
Yeah, we
game.
back in the game. So,
Yeah.
Small
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
So, what was the inspiration behind the title of your album?
My album is called Love Po, and you know, like when you finish a letter, you put love whoever. So I felt like it's from me to you, like
Okay.
from me
Alright.
to
I
whoever.
I like that.
I like that. I
Yeah,
like
that.
Cause at first I was gonna call my drawing hieroglyphics, like hieroglyphics, but I was gonna call it.
That should be the next one.
Oh, that's what we dealing with. Make sure he in tight. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. We now know the culprit. Slippage.
All right, y'all can hear me on this joint.
Yes,
All right,
indeed.
Is
all
it
right,
in there
bet.
solid? I just don't want it to fall out on you.
Yeah. It look
Okay,
like it's
good,
good.
good.
Just gonna move this joint a little bit. All right, yeah.
Chiroglyphics. You were saying chiroglyphics.
I
That's a
was
good
gonna
one,
call
too,
it
though.
that, and I debated with myself up until the last possible day, and I was like, I'm calling that John Love Poe. And then I had opened for 310 Baby at the Novo, like by
Okay.
Staples Center.
Yeah.
Um,
Congrats, bro. That's hard.
thanks,
That's
man.
tough, my
Yeah.
man.
and that was my
That's
first
dope.
sold out show. And then I just took.
Clap for you. Clap for you for that, bro. That's hard. That's
Yeah,
tough,
yeah.
man.
My
Keep
boy,
on selling out,
That's
my
not
brother.
small.
Nah,
That's
shit,
not
hell
small.
no.
Yeah, my boy Jakor brought me out. He an artist from Cali. He brought me out, and then we performed a record we had together, and it was dope. I was with him for his whole set. I'm extremely grateful for him bringing me on or something like that because it changed the perception of how the trajectory of my summer went just by people seeing like, yo, you did a big event. So
Hell yeah.
then a week later, Leak Podcast had a giveaway, like this thing they was doing. They like, yo, you buy a ticket to this show at the next show at the Novo and for a chance to perform. So like this, like some y'all watch Like Mike.
Yeah.
You remember when Bow Wow was like, I got the ticket?
Yeah, yeah.
Remember
Yeah,
that
no,
shit?
for sure, I remember
All
that
right, so
shit.
like this my Like Mike story. So boom, I buy the ticket, you screenshot it, you DM it to the podcast at the same place that at the Novo. But it was Brown Paper Bag Podcast and Leak Podcast open for them. So they had artists like do a like a 1v1 on that joint. So you know, all these names is in the hat or whatever, and I bought a $60 or $70 ticket. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get here and y'all not gonna call my name because I don't know how many people's in the pot.
Yeah.
So they call another artist. His name El Nino. He make like Latin music. He hard though. If y'all get a chance, go forward El Nino.
Okay, for sure.
And the crowd was like a Latin type of, you know, Spanish type of crowd. I don't want to call them the wrong thing, but so no, they was fucking with him because his music was in Spanish. And then they called him first, and I'm standing in the back. I'm in the crowd still. No bullshit. I'm in the crowd.
You like, how I'm gonna
Bro,
talk
I'm in
this
the
shit?
back. I'm in the back by the bar. Like I'm in the back. Like I had just walked in there. They like the next artist, mind you, it's 3,000 people in here. They like Poe, and I was like, what the fuck? And I looked at my cousin because he was like standing down a little bit. And he was like, damn. I'm like, nigga, come on. Like,
Yeah,
ran straight to the
it's
stage
time.
and got on
Yeah,
there
it's
and
time.
turned that shit up. Hell yeah. But mind
That's
you,
hard.
the pod already knew who I was because I had went on their podcast platform. But for them to like make a situation where we would get a chance to perform in front of another sold out crowd at the same place that we had just performed at was just, that was crazy. And
Hell yeah.
it felt like the Like Mike moment where he was like, I got the ticket. Because
Oh,
I
God.
literally got the ticket that got me picked. So, yeah.
Now that's hard.
No, that's hard.
I don't know what shoes I wore that day, but I said, make me like Mike. It worked.
Hey,
Gotta bank on yourself.
I like when those types of incidents happen
Yeah.
because they reassure you that you're on the right path.
Right. And especially with y'all having me on the pod, because this is my 5th pod in like the last like 3 weeks. Like I've been really on some podcasts.
So you've been on fire.
Yeah, you been on fire, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, nah, you been getting seen, bro. Keep on getting seen, bro.
Yeah,
Keep
totally.
on being in the public eye.
When you're on fire like that, it's your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
Things come to you, say yes.
Yeah, keep
say
on
yes.
saying yes to
say
it.
yes.
Gotta keep God first too. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna hold you.
Nah,
like,
I'll 10 out.
when I
That's
was
what
in the
we do.
trenches,
Nah.
I ain't used to think about God. I'm gonna keep it a being. Like when I was, nah, for real, I'm being honest. Like, you know, some people will lie and say they've always been a certain type of way, but I'm acknowledging that I wasn't that way, and that this is why I'm being blessed because I changed my mindset.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, real talk.
like when I was hurting and going through it, and like we was in Philly, and it wasn't, you know, you still go through things even if you remove from it, but like if when you in it, you're not thinking about that. Like you're not thinking like, oh, God got me. Like you thinking about like you just lost your peoples, or you know, you seeing death and violence all around you every day growing up. So it'd be hard to like have that mindset of like God gonna do it and God gonna do it. And I used to think like that sometimes, but there used to be some like stretches of my life where I was just on just like savage mode. Like I didn't really care about nothing going on outside of like what was immediately happening to me. And that's why I know my purpose is bigger in life, because I'm able to articulate that in a way to people that are from my community that don't necessarily like speak highly the way I do. You know, I be with some people that ain't really go to school like that, or ain't really have like, you know, like certain opportunities in life. Like
Yeah.
I done been to 20 countries. I traveled. I made music in other places. And a lot of my folks never got a chance to do that. So I'm like, people living through me. So it's important that I do the
Yeah.
right thing. And
Facts.
I take accountability too. Like, cause it's a lot of people in jail that's living through me, and people that passed away, or people that's just in the struggle that's living through me. So It's always like a gratifying feeling, like when my homies' moms hit me up on Instagram, like, "Yo, I'm so proud of you, nothing, what you did," and it's amazing. I remember just feeling like I ain't had no, just ain't have hope, bro. But that's all I had at a certain point too, and I made some of my greatest music in my pain and having nothing. You know what I mean? Eating peanut butter and jelly and the orange pack of noodles, like
Hell yeah.
in the snow,
Yeah.
grinding.
God, nah, yeah, that's a different type of grind. People don't know what it's like to grind in the snow.
Yeah, going without is a way so when you do have things, you appreciate it just a little bit more. It make you not blow it as soon as you get it. When you ain't got it, when you ain't
Yeah,
had it,
hold the energy of that bread for a few days.
Yeah,
Touch it. Know
try
that
to.
you really wanna-
Marinate in it.
Well, it's your energy that produced it.
Yeah. Life is very foreshadowing. So like my brain is very rapid. So sometimes like that's why I don't be on the internet, cuz like we're not supposed to our brain is not supposed to consume as much as we see per day. For real,
Right.
for real. It's not.
No,
Like
it's
we
not.
be on Instagram for too long. That's why Instagram got the joint on there. It tell you like, yo, you been on this joint for 12 hours. Like that's scattered. You need to go get a job.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, the watch time be ridiculous.
I be like,
It
damn.
can take you all that shit.
Well, they made it addictive.
Yeah, it is.
They steadied the scrolling. I have a book on
And
it.
know what it does too? Like people don't even realize it really like your eyes, if you gotta look at yourself like more like a machine. So like if your eyes look at your eyes almost like the back screen light on the phone, that's on all day.
Right.
Feel me? That's how you seeing everything on the phone.
Fact.
So your eyes is taking up about 80% of your energy because
When open.
Yeah,
When open.
yeah, when open, because you taking in reality, you ingesting all the visual and shit.
Yeah.
So you completely correct. If you just staring at this all day, think about how like when you doing actual work on the computer, your eyes get tired after a while, or you watch too much TV. So it's made to make you lazy and tired.
I don't even
To
watch
get you off the
TV.
grind, like you said, you need to get something. 12 hours of looking at the phone, nigga.
Man, you need to go
Something
hit
wrong,
up,
bro.
apply at Amazon,
Like,
something. Shit,
something,
go work
nigga.
a 12-hour shift at Amazon.
Just to do something different.
You can
Yeah,
work 60
shift your
hours a
mind
week.
and your spirit.
Yeah, so. But like
Come
I said,
work at Cairo Casanova, something.
Yeah, come
yeah,
pack
for
some
sure.
motherfucking shipments.
Come pack some
you know?
shipments.
Send this shit out, baby.
I need some help.
Get this brand out there. No, real talk.
Real talk, for real.
They playing about that. I gotta hit that every day.
That's one of his favorites. So no, that's real. That's real. You have to. But I like that you're saying that you develop this humbleness and singing sound like. What I'm hearing is that God made Himself present to you.
Yeah, definitely over the last since 2020 was when I realized my purpose a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the year when I stopped bullshitting. I'm like, cuz like y'all wouldn't know me if I was still bullshitting, cuz I was like
Hey, we feel the same way.
Yeah.
We
Like-
got on our grind 2020.
facts. That was the year 2020 vision. That's when I was telling myself this 2020 vision. You got to
Yeah.
have a vision.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's why I just said in my new joint, I said, even if niggas blind, they know the vision. I bought the work, trap with a year, I ain't do the vision. Stay in your lane on this route tonight or won't be collision. Real master with the flows, I had to get it, I use precision. Put your homie in the hat, make him disappear, but I'm no magician. The flow is vicious. I just dropped the album and I hope you listen.
Go get that.
Go get that.
Even if niggas blind, they still gonna see what's going on.
Yeah, go get that.
Can hear this shit.
Feel me?
Deaf man
Fuck
gonna
with Po
see it.
freestyle for sure.
Yeah, that was nice.
Off the
Very
dome, straight from the soul.
Deaf man gonna see it. Blind man gonna hear it. I mean,
Yeah,
you gonna feel me
nice. Nah.
regardless.
nah, it's real, man.
Well, you sound like you in there, like you know your niche.
Yeah, I be helping other people find their niche.
But that's good. That truthfully, when you help others, that's about the most
You supposed to
expansive
teach
thing.
what's taught.
For real.
Yeah,
I just said that on the last 3 podcasts I've been on. You gotta teach what's taught. Remember when
put that on one of your shirts or your brand, bro.
I actually got that
from.
from Slime, from Young Thug, but he was like, he be saying some shit that like people don't peep because he Young Thug.
Yeah.
So they like, oh, we not listening. to him.
They just judging him. They filtering
like,
him out.
If you listen to him talk, he really articulate. Like he be saying some shit
Yeah.
that's like really valid. Like I know he started his career off trolling, but like I'm talking about now, like he valid. Like he was telling somebody he was in the studio and it was like, well, what's your next thing? He was like, I want Jay-Z to teach me how to make $1 billion. And everybody in the room looked at him like, what the fuck? It was like, if you know Jay-Z, then you should be able to holler at him the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The same way if you know me, you should be able to holler at me. Like, bro, how do I turn my clothing brand up? Or how do I do this? Or how do I do that? You're supposed to teach what's taught. If nobody taught you how to drive, you would have took the bus here. If nobody taught you how to, no bullshit, you would have been in the Uber.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
No, real
Nobody
shit.
taught you how to brush your teeth, you'll have plaque on your shit every day. Like, you
Some
mean?
still do.
No kizzy.
God.
But it's some things in life that people gotta teach you. Like, you gotta learn it from someone else. Like, you can't just
God.
know it. Like,
Nah, you can't. But then that can also deal with like black men and manhood.
yeah, that's a fact too. You
You know
gotta
what I'm
have
saying?
positive role models around.
Yeah.
I feel like I had a mixture of the two though. Like, I had crash out old heads that like really is on that, and then I had old heads that was, you know, like doctors, lawyers, police, firefighters, you know, because my block had like regular people on it too that had
Yeah.
regular citizen jobs. So I ain't gonna act like I'm from the trenches and everybody
Yeah,
so
yeah.
dope.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no,
That's all
I ain't gonna
everybody ever
say
knew
that.
over there. Like,
Nah, I ain't gonna make it like that because you know,
Yeah.
like people will try to make it seem like that. But I know a lot of. I just know I'm a well-rounded person. Like,
yeah.
know
Nah, you done hit
both.
the few blocks, man. Like, you got to know,
Yeah.
you know, see your thing around the block, man.
You want to be that way.
yeah.
yeah, I want to be better, bro. Like, I ain't trying to go back south. That ain't it. Like,
Nah, it ain't nothing there.
I'm going north right now.
Yeah, for real.
I'm on the
Keep
come up.
lifting. Keep
Yeah,
lifting.
that's
Hell
a
yeah.
fact. The more you, that's what I learned as well. The more you like project yourself in the way that you're trying to be. It's like recording a song. I always tell people when they in the studio with me, I'm like, sing it the way you want somebody to sing it when they in the car.
Yep.
Sing it like that.
Yeah.
Don't sing it like you reading it.
Yeah.
Get in the vibe that you trying to project.
Yeah.
Because that's how you make your music come
They
out.
need to know. That's some good game right there.
You
Or
gotta
even like you gotta feel the same pain that you felt when you wrote it. If it's like a painful or a sad song, like,
even
you
if
gotta-
it's
you gotta
not, even if you happy.
yeah, or angry, whatever emotion that you had when you wrote that song, you got to put that same emotion to the song. That because that's part of what you're saying. You want people to feel that. They
Right.
gonna feel the emotion.
Like,
Cause like when it's a real great song, think about Tupac songs. Like if it's a real good sad
feel
song,
it.
you feel that shit. You like,
Feel
damn, I
that
kind of
shit.
want to cry right now.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Feel me? Same thing for like that song for real, man. Happy.
and put you in a good mood.
Yeah, you immediately feel fucking happy.
Like you could play that joint at any occasion, anywhere. You could turn that joint anywhere except a funeral. Like
Yeah.
that joint is fire.
Might have to be tested. That might have to be an
Yeah,
experience.
yeah. I was
We
thinking
don't know.
maybe on the way out. Yeah. Maybe on the way out. Just
It all
so they-
depends because you know New Orleans, man, they celebrate. Feel me?
Yeah.
It's like it be a whole fucking band and shit going
That's
down the
a fact.
street.
Life
Everybody
is-
kind of celebrate life and death differently.
Yeah, that's something I'm starting to learn more too as I take more losses. I done been to more funerals than graduations and weddings
Yeah.
combined. So I be every time somebody get married that I know, I'm like, damn, that's super thorough because for the ratio of weddings to funerals be like 10-1 or
yeah, definitely.
like almost
Yeah.
like.
Definitely.
But I feel like I was talking yesterday and I was like, yo, just because you come from a certain environment don't mean you gotta be like that. But because like they take animals out of their natural habitat and put them in the zoo and they still be chilling. I know they be all tranquilizered up, but I'm saying though, like most of the animals be chilling. Free the animals out the zoo. I'm not saying this right. I'm just saying like it's possible to move something to somewhere else and they know how to conduct
Nah, the
themselves.
motherfuckers ain't comfortable.
No, I'm
Like-
laughing because I know what you're saying. I took my daughter once to the zoo when she was little, and she's like, why aren't the lions lioning?
Yeah, why ain't they trying to jump over the fence and they hunting?
They supposed to be on the back of a gazelle ass.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
busy.
that for sure.
She's like, not that she wanted to see a killing,
Yeah.
but she wanted to see some
Oh,
activity.
she wanted to see a 187 when she
Something.
went there.
You don't feel the predator. It's like this shit is a predator. This shit supposed to be
Yeah.
ferocious.
lying over there yawning.
That's how I feel at the aquarium. I'm like, the sharks is not drilling today. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see them spin. I want to see a shark with a shiesty on. I'm trying to see them get busy.
I want to see the teeth one day. Let me get a grin.
Yo, they some demons. I ain't gonna lie. I'm never getting in the depths of the ocean ever.
You don't fuck with sharks either.
You don't swim?
I'm a shark. I ain't gonna lie, I am, but I ain't getting with them. We different type sharks. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
he's a land
on-
shark.
I'm a shark on land.
land shark.
But they different. They be spinning.
Remember that '90s cartoon Street Sharks?
I was born '98, so I missed it.
Oh God! He's like right there. Nah, they
I
canceled.
know.
It wasn't that long.
I
wasn't
missed that
long.
joint. I seen all the 2000s joints though.
You should Google it though. You feel me?
What's it called?
Look at, it's called Street Sharks. And the sharks basically, like, it was humans that were superheroes, and these niggas are turning to sharks. Instead of jumping in the water, these niggas are swimming underneath concrete. It was
Oh,
ridiculous.
that's savage.
Yeah.
I know
It was
some people
crazy.
like
I
that.
was like,
They need to
like, how
watch
is this
it.
possible? I was like, because I was like, even as a kid, I was like, nigga, it's fucking sewers. I was like, ain't no way in hell that nigga swimming through, like, concrete ain't that fucking deep. It's not like dirt. You know, it's like it's a stop to that shit. It's a bottom.
Sharks run they hood. They run it.
Oh no!
I think everything in the ocean run these certain little section. Octopuses, nigga, I wouldn't want to see that out there, nigga.
Who the orcas?
Unless orcas come
Yeah,
around.
killer whales is different. They
Fucking jellyfish.
They play with their food.
yeah.
Killer whales
They
is
do.
cold with it. They play
They
with
move.
it.
They move in unison too.
Yeah.
They be
Yeah.
moving out. I like how they move.
They smack a seal around too. It's like tenderized.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They like
Break all the
rotisserie
bones.
seal.
Yeah.
The bones would be like fucking pebbles.
Well,
Inside
hold
the
up.
back.
I know. Is that a 49ers keychain over there? Oh man. Oh wait. It's just a jersey too. Who just poked his head out?
Oh, the 49ers.
Nah, I'm bang bang Eagle Gang. Don't make me sing the song, man. You want me to sing that joint? We play today in Brazil. You know what I'm saying? I would sing it in Portuguese, but I don't know how to sing it in Portuguese.
Hey, I like that, man.
Yeah,
He was
hit 'em
I'm
low,
still
hit 'em
low to the
high.
soil.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
I'll spell it out if y'all don't know how to spell it. I ain't gonna lie, me and 49ers fans is in the same boat right now, so we can't really pop shit to each other. Like, we both got fried by the same quarterback back-to-back years, so I ain't gonna say nothing to y'all until next year. We gotta see who come out the NFC first. We ain't gonna do that.
You know.
Don't forget when Brock
yeah.
Purdy came to South Philly, though. Don't forget what happened last time. We broke that arm. Don't forget. I ain't heavy football. I'm just heavy Eagles. If you come to Philly, you know, like, people be ready to, man, they be ready to crash out over that team.
Hey, you know, LA
Nah.
people don't know, like, you go to Cleveland, other places, people
Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
take teams.
They be
serious,
They do not play that in Philly.
Yeah.
Like,
You think you're a Laker fan. You think you're a Dodger fan.
I think-
you're not. Not like the
I don't know
way
how
they fan.
Chicago people is, because my grandpa from Chicago. And I used to be like, yo, I was like, what the hell?
maybe, you know, Siri be eavesdropping. You gotta watch
No, for sure.
Apple products.
No, for sure.
I don't even say, hey, Siri. Then they just come out of nowhere. Like,
Oh, you know, this motherfucker a listening device. That's why the next move is, you know, black-owned phone company, cell
oh, I
phones.
love that.
You know,
I don't know what we gonna call our
Oh,
phone.
we
but
coming with it. Feel me?
Yeah, we coming with it. We were having something to show y'all.
we gotta have a fruit that's like in competition with the apple. We gotta pick another
You
fruit.
know what
Nah,
I'm
we gonna have.
Watermelon.
saying?
Yo, nobody steal my joint. When I come out with the watermelon phone with the bite in it, don't be trying.
You know what I'm saying?
It's no copyright infringement. Mine's got a whole boom bite in it. Man. It's a watermelon with a moon bite in it.
Totally. I like that.
Nah, but my grandpa, he from Chicago. He moved out here and he's straight Laker fan. Now, I used to ask him, like, nigga, why you ain't Chicago fan no more? Like, you supposed to be loyal to the soil. He used to be like, shit, I live in LA now.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a
I be
Lakers
like-
fan too. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm a Lakers fan and a Sixers fan. I'm both. I have been my whole life though, cause Kobe his dad from right down the street from me, his grandma from right down the street.
Yeah.
Everybody in Philly loved Kobe, so it was hard to not like the Lakers. Like, it's just
Nah, I
hard,
feel you.
at least for me. I used to be out here as a kid every summer too, so it was hard for me. Like, I'm a big Kobe fan. First basketball team I played for was at Lower Merion too, at Lower Merion YMCA before they knocked it down. Yup, that's who got me wanting to be a killer. Every time you step on the court, you gotta look that nigga in his eye and still shoot it. I don't care if you miss. Look that nigga in his eye, walk him down.
No. Everybody not a phenom.
Yeah.
Certain people, they about it. Like, Jordan took 1,000 free throw shots every day.
Nah,
You get
but
what I'm saying?
really
Kobe was
shooting in the
special
gym.
though.
Yeah.
Kobe was the heart of basketball. I mean,
Well, I mean, if you look at the old Lakers teams, a lot of people really couldn't match him on the
who
team.
Bean?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
really
They
couldn't
couldn't
match
match
him
his
on the
energy.
team. His energy was so incredible and
Yeah.
phenomenal that
It's hard to play with a great.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Magic went through it. When Magic coached the Lakers after he retired, he
Mm-hmm.
talked about, because he was also a phenom.
Facts.
So he come to coach, but he's coaching from a star player perspective.
Yeah.
And other players would have cell phones, and he started gathering up cell phones. And after like one season, he quit being a coach. Because he was like, I thought cats was gonna be on this level
Yeah.
of wanting to come and perform at this high performance level, and he found out many of them are great, or they wouldn't have made it in the first place, but they don't necessarily want to upgrade again.
Word.
Exactly.
And Kobe was extremely special, bro. It's just extremely unfortunate.
For sure.
Oh, rest in peace, Jelly Bean too, because Kobe's dad just passed away too.
Oh,
that
for
was
real?
Man, I
Yeah.
had no
Wow.
idea.
Yeah,
Kobe's
rest in
dad
peace,
just
R.I.P.
passed
Oh,
away.
yeah. R.P. Kobe dad.
Yeah,
man.
like a
Jelly
month
Bean.
ago.
Wow.
R.P.
Yeah.
Rich Homie Quan too. Just found out
Yeah,
from you
Rich
this
Homie
morning
Quan
too
just
that he passed away.
too. Rest in peace, YB.
Hey man, y'all stop popping them perkies and doing drugs on the street. Y'all don't know about. Feel me? And if you is into drugs, get yourself a chem set. Be smart. They got ways to test out shit.
Yeah.
Feel me? It tell you what something is based off what color it turn. It's kindergarten. It's easy to keep your life safe.
Man.
Have fun and be safe with having fun. You
Yo,
gonna be
stop
out
the
here.
violence. Say no to drugs. Both of them.
Yeah.
Stop the violence and
Keep
say
it
no to
simple.
drugs.
Say no to drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. If y'all, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all be listening to the music and y'all, you know what I'm saying? But don't do drugs. That shit not
Yeah.
thorough. There's nothing thorough about that. You know what I mean?
You never know what you're getting.
Oh, God.
Go do something positive for your body. Like go work out and drink
definitely.
a smoothie or
Eat some
something.
fruit.
Yeah,
Or the
definitely.
Jamba Juice, grab you a smoothie.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Them smoothies be hitting.
Hit the park. Work out.
Hit that basketball court, get some reps up. I still be balling. Y'all be
Yeah.
balling?
Nah, I ain't balled in a minute.
Yeah, I'm trying to hoop.
You
I be
hooper.
itching, yeah. Hell
I ain't
yeah, I'm
hooped in a
trying-
minute. I'll be
My
honest.
palms
man.
itching
You gonna
right
break
now.
my ankles, man.
I be getting to it. I'm trying to get to it. I was just balling with France and Friday. Friday was cooking the shit out of me because he big as shit. I'm like, damn. this
So he
nigga-
bumping you under the. He bumping you
Yeah,
under
he
the rim.
trying to pump fake me and
Yeah.
shit, trying to get low. I'm like, bro, what is you doing?
He putting that Barkley on you.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
balling like Barkley with
and that
a
Barkley.
J though. He had a little outside jumper. I was like, I thought you was a singer. This nigga pulling up.
I like that shit.
I'm gonna send him this clip. He gonna laugh. we gotta run that shit back, yo.
Yeah. Oh, he won.
We won the game. He won like 3.
Was y'all 21?
We was going to like 15.
Okay.
We
Okay.
was playing 2s and 3s. He was cooking though. I ain't gonna lie. He big as hell. I be shooting though. Anybody know me? I'm like Lil Curry. I get activated. I come through disrespected 50, 47 feet. I'm pulling up. They know me.
Yeah. I feel
They
that.
know me. I step in that
Well,
gym.
if you
they
got
know
a good
what's up.
outside, it open up your inside.
Oh yeah, I don't even gotta get inside and waste my energy. I'm just pull up on you. Pull up.
Oh, God.
Well, it all count the same.
I gotta show y'all
Nah,
the video after this joint go up. I'm yelling at Friday. I'm like, put a hand up, nigga. Bang. Oh, it's cooking. I love good competition though. I started realizing like I have like more fun basketball runs in California because it'd be more friendly. Like
Yeah.
back at the
Oh, there's,
crib.
where's not friendly out there?
No.
It's not no friendly sportsmanship out there in Philly. These be ready to fade after a game type shit. Or maybe
People be getting hurt.
fuck this game, nigga. Chin
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, people
Damn.
be getting hurt. I ain't gonna lie. One of my young
That
boys.
shit sound like a dice game out here in L.A.
Yeah, low-key
Dice
is
game,
like that.
dice games
Stay
in
out
Los
of-
Angeles.
Stay out of dice games.
Yeah,
in Los
don't play dice out here in L.A. with nobody.
with nobody.
One of
Don't
my
do
young
that.
boys got killed at a basketball game. He was playing somebody in ball. This was in 2016. He was playing him in balls like older. My young boy was 15. He was playing somebody that was like 22, 23, and he beat him. And the boy got mad and he wanted to fight. So my young boy whooped his ass. And then he came back with a gun and shot him in his face. Real shit. And he was a
Damn.
kid. He was only 15.
Shit.
That's what, yeah, basketball in Philly be
See, to
crazy.
me, that's demonic.
It is demonic. It's
That's
in the
demonic.
water. It's in the
Yeah,
water. A
yeah,
lot of
it's- yeah, it's
people.
demonic.
Yeah.
A lot
It's in the
of-
music.
It's in the water.
It's in everywhere, man.
But not to like knock Philadelphia as as a city. It's a great place, like. But we got a lot of history. It used to be the nation's capital. We got the first library, the first hospital, the
That's
first
dope.
post office.
Never knew that.
Ben Franklin opened all of them Jones. That's where the first American flag was made at the
Yeah.
Betsy Ross house.
I knew that.
He
I remember
also
that.
he also opened a portal there too. They don't talk about that.
what?
A portal.
Remember all them cats is in the High Magic, man.
Oh yeah,
Ben Franklin and them. So,
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, they opened up a portal there.
Yeah, I'm trying to hop in one of them portals, see if it'll take, see where them Jones go to. I'll go through the portal with my stick, and we're gonna come back on the other side and tell you it's green.
Oh, God. He's like, it's Gucci over here.
We good. Pull up.
He's like,
come
the
through
air's
this portal.
breathable. They
I'm
got
trying.
good
If you
weed
could,
over
if you
here.
could go to the future, would y'all go to y'all future and see what's going on, or go
Oh,
to the
definitely,
future?
definitely.
Nah,
I would.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't want to see?
Nah. I
I
want
low
it to
key
be a
want to see.
surprise.
I want to see, so I can
I
make
want
better
it to be a
decisions. Right now.
surprise. I'd rather it be a surprise.
Like y'all don't watch Back to the Future?
Yeah.
I mean,
Remember when Back to the Future 2 came out?
I already told you I'm going. He's saying he ain't going.
I'ma stand there.
I need a pair of them Air Mags, so I'm going.
Now, if it's a different reality,
I need a hoverboard.
I do that.
But it is a different reality. It's the future.
It
ain't
is,
gonna-
but
it
I'm
ain't
talking about
gonna-
like a totally like alternate reality where I might not
Whole
even,
nother dimension.
I might not even never existed over there, type shit.
Okay.
When you
Because those
think-
are safer places to go to. Because you know, like what they say in science, you ain't supposed to meet your other self or
Your doppelganger.
get near. Yeah, you can collide and explode, and now you don't exist anywhere.
Bro, somebody tried to bid on me the other day talking about my doppelganger, DDG. I do not look like DDG.
Hey, nah, you do look little kid.
I'm in the mall. This nigga talking about, bro, I thought you was
DDG.
DDG. I was about to ask for a picture. I'm like, I'm Po Lambeau. Still get your picture, nigga.
Yeah, get the picture, bro. Feel me? He like nigga, DDG, my little homie.
He was like, ain't you
I've
the
been
Little
out first.
Mermaid husband? I'm like, bro, what?
He's at the Little Mermaid.
Scared it.
That's funny. That's funny. Hey, but hey, at least you getting noticed, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
getting
getting
Hey, you gotta
closer.
tell you how you can get it, man.
We getting closer. It's a large majority of the clothes, man. I had some really dope experiences in the last. So at the end of last year, mental health is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
You heard, and it's okay to like express yourself to people. Like where I'm from, like they be like, that's soft, like with a capital T. Like how Kobe told Dwight Howard, he said soft,
Yeah.
like that.
Soft.
Yeah.
That be Philly people mentality. Like that shit's soft. Like get over it.
Yeah.
But I'm real in touch with like who I am, and I like to get out how I'm thinking, and I gotta get it out. Like I can't hold it in sometimes. So
And that's part of mental health.
Yeah.
Totally it is.
And then last year I realized, like I was saying, I stopped bullshitting because I started to start bullshitting again a little bit and start to procrastinate. And then in December, I had this awakening. Like I was praying for like the whole November, bro. And then this one day, I was walking down the street and I was on Melrose, and the security guard out front of No Jumper, like their store, not their podcast spot, but their store, their clothing store, they had just put a booth in there, and it was like, I was walking past, he like, yo, you rap? And I was like, nigga, do I? And he was like, yo, you be the first person to get in this booth. Come in. So I'm the first person on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then they posted everybody who did they freestyles in there. Like Trap Lord Ross had did one, and like a couple other people had did them.
Yeah, it's tight.
And then I won. So they called me the next morning. They like, yo, turn on No Jumper News. You just won. I'm like, what?
What?
I didn't know it was a competition when I did it. I was the first person
Yeah.
there. I just did it. And I
feel you.
left.
Just having fun.
And then that just opened so many doors for me because I got all these new fans out of nowhere. Like it was like 100,000 people that watched it. And I missed the whole thing, like the live version of it, but I still went back and watched the chat, and like it was all fire emojis. Like I counted like 200 fire emojis in a row. I was like, damn, like they spamming. And that moment like catapulted me into my like consistency again. And then I was like, all right, I know I'm back on some shit with the music, because I started to like you just like only care about the clothes for a second, even though this is my 11th year. But I feel like it's so important to like put your brand out there, because it's doing the work for you when you sleep.
Correct.
Like
Yeah.
McDonald's is McDonalding while we sleep.
I like that.
Yeah, I like
He said
that.
McDonald's.
They getting
yeah, you get
They
busy.
up.
It's
Apple
happening.
is appling while we sleep.
Yeah, that's real.
You get notifications.
Netflix is Netflixing.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all didn't create that machine that creates passive
and
income.
buddy is buddying.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
And the
real
more
talk. Buddy is
that
buddy.
you lock in, the more it's gonna happen. So in December, I went on a run with the clothes. Like I pulled up on Soulja Boy, Ice Cube, Gilbert Arenas, like way more people I can't remember, and I'm sorry for not remembering, but like I can't remember it. And then in January, I opened my store in Glendale Galleria Mall, inside of another store called The Drop, and I opened the Cairo Casanova store there. I had a grand opening, so like within 30 days, I showed myself. I'm like, I just did something that I didn't think that I was gonna be doing. Like,
Hell
just
yeah.
not that long ago, even a month before that, I was like down on myself a little bit. But I don't get too down though, cause like that's because like I'm a freedom thinker. So like the way Harriet Tubman was probably thinking when she was on them plantations, like I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like that's how I be thinking. Real shit. Like, I be like, I gotta go. Like I gotta keep going. And she one of the strongest people to ever live, cause she was bringing 40 people with her at a time. Like
Hell
she,
yeah.
what I'm
You know what
saying?
she said, right?
What?
She said she frees over 1,000 slaves. She said, but I could have freed 10,000 more if they knew they were slaves. So imagine she risking
People be
her life
comfortable.
saying, come off with me, get away from here. And they're like, what you talking about, Harry?
Yeah, and I'm a freedom thinker.
It's just
just
hog
like
mogs
that.
and chillings here. You tripping?
Tripping, Harry.
Them chitlins nasty as hell.
No, they is. I'm
That's
just
what they
saying
was
like that.
feeding black people. They was feeding them the cheapest
Hell
part
yeah.
of the pig. That shit crazy. Yeah, bro. I'm a freedom thinker though, and then this year has really taught me a lot. And then I was just like in succession. Then after I did the freestyle on there, then they brought me up there for an interview, and no jumper, and it just hit like 400K or something like that. I styled my man Mimo 600 from Chicago, and then he was like, he brought me up there, and he like, yo, just come in the interview with me. So I went and I sat down with him, and it was a great experience just because like I be just looking to push positivity, even if
Hell yeah.
whatever platform has whatever connotation it has, but I still come be myself, so that I only attract a certain type of energy because I'm trying to denounce all the fuckery. So,
I feel you on that shit.
so then, and then I entered this like the spring of 2024. Mind you, this is 2024. It's Mamba year, so it's about your mentality. The same way 2020 was about your vision. You know what I'm saying? This year is about your mentality. How mentally strong are you? Remember when they asked Kobe, they said, you're up 2-0 in the series. You're not happy? You don't look happy. He said, job finished? He said, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you got to win 4 games to win a series.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not satisfied. I want to get them niggas 50 points tomorrow.
Yeah, totally.
I want to make them hate themselves.
Well, if he relaxes in the 2-0, that can change.
Yeah.
I've seen the 7-game series
You
change.
seen it? You seen
People break
LeBron?
out.
You seen what
I've
LeBron did?
Yeah, people break out 3 games straight and then lose because they don't win the next 4 games.
Brian had that
Yeah.
same mentality. And remember when him and Kyrie combined for 82 points? He had that same mentality. Remember Klay Thompson was talking shit? And he like, Brian must have got his feelings hurt. Like, nigga, this is LeBron James. You can't guard him.
Yeah.
I fuck with Klay Thompson, but you can't guard Brian, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
keep it a buck.
Pick someone
Like,
else.
That's Draymond Green who got to do that. Let Draymond say that because they poked the bear. They poked the dragon. Brian came out on some shit. Like, and I got that mentality. Like, I don't care if y'all 73-9, nigga. We're going to get a bucket. Like,
Yeah.
watch out. Put 2 hands up. Triple team me.
Yeah.
Draw. Have your coach draw all defensive plays to guard me, even though it's four of my teammates on the floor with me. Guard me though, because I'm the one. Nah,
Well, then that opens up to other players. That's what I loved about
Get your
Magic.
guys open. That's why I love
Yeah.
LeBron, because he see them, bro. His passing is there. Like, LeBron is a savage. I can't wait to see Bron and Bronny. That's gonna be crazy. I can't wait for the call. Like 2-on-1 fast break, Bronny to Bron. Oh, bang! That shit
A lot of
crazy.
people was mad about that.
Man, you can't hate on black excellence, man. Ain't nothing
Well,
to
to
be
me,
mad about.
why couldn't he make this happen? He generating billions of dollars for these corporations, and they can't, slide him one. Let your
That's
son
all the
come on,
niggas that
boy.
got daddy issues.
Yeah.
All the niggas with daddy issues was mad that Brian went and got Bronny. Like,
Why wouldn't you do that? That's your son.
Yeah.
To me, it
Yeah.
made sense.
It's
Why wouldn't
thorough.
you go do that?
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's thorough
We've
to
been
me.
waiting for this. This has nothing to do with the rest of you motherfuckers.
No, for sure.
This is us.
that'd be crazy. Like if Jordan had played with his son,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
everybody would been like, "Oh, all hell Jordan!" Like, come on, this is Brian. Don't hate on my man Brian. He do a
Nah, I
lot
feel
for the
you.
black community. He opened schools,
Nah, that's real.
pay for scholarships.
Nah, that's real. When
And he
I-
from the trenches.
Man,
from
talk a
Akron.
bit about what you do for the black community, man. You was telling us before we started the show, feel me?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm a listening ear for a lot of people. Like, I do what I can for who I can, but like, I'm a listening ear. A lot of people respect my opinion, especially because I'm a stylist too. Like, when it comes to that, like in the styling world, I style a lot of people. But like on some life shit, like I'm just able to just like, to dive into like I was talking about curating someone's identity. Like, I can help you bring out the better part of yourself, especially if you're a brand. And some things that I really want to do right now in my community, where I grew up, I was thinking like recently, I'm like, if I want to be the biggest out of my neighborhood ever, which is pretty hard to do because Kobe and Wilt Chamberlain and Will Smith from over there. But if I want to be said in that same breath, I got to do something that builds the community. That's a community building exercise. So I was talking to, I tapped in with some gangsters in my area that don't necessarily link with each other outside of me being a mutual friend. You know what I mean? But they good people, so I'll be trying to bring people together to collaborate on the project. But right now, I want to rebuild the park in my community. It's called Papa's Playground, and that's where I used to go throw the football or go race or go
Heck yeah.
snowball fight or do whatever when we was growing up. So, you know, they doing a lot of good community building things in Overbrook. That's where I'm from. And I just want to be a part of that. So I've been talking to some, you know, I ain't gonna say everybody I linked was all gangsters, but I'm saying though, you know, they part of the community too. So
No,
I just
definitely.
wanted to be all inclusive because I'm able to tap into both worlds, and I'm somebody that could talk to both demographics of people. So I was like, yo, let's rebuild the park, and everybody, you know, they thought it was a good idea, and I got some of the parks and rec people on board with what I'm trying to do. So I know that it's gonna be lucrative, and I'm really excited to sponsor the park and just give it some more life and give kids somewhere new to play. Like that mean a lot to me, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like doing the stuff I'm doing here, that's cool. But using what I do here to help someone who will never realistically be able to come here, it means so much more to me. Cause like think like an animal is not gonna leave the wild unless it die or go to the zoo. And that's like somebody from my community, you either gonna die or go to jail, or you're gonna be in the same spot.
Yeah.
If
No,
the zoo is jail and death
It's a
is
great
death.
analogy.
No, you on point. Most
On
people.
point.
Most
My life is an analogy. My life is consistency, but I compare everything as an analogy because we're connected to things more than we realize.
No, everything is connected.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. No, totally. I feel like a lot of like the best artists and even comedians, like their minds work in analogies. Like my mind works like that a lot of times, like most of the time. When I hear people's stories, or I always end up connecting it to something else, either to myself or
Word.
another situation, or even to a movie sometimes, because I'm real into just culture and arts,
Yeah.
whether it be media or music. So, nah, I feel you on that shit, bro.
Yeah, the more your brain branches out to other things that are outside yourself, you're gonna come back to yourself as a
Yeah.
better person because you
That's
got
why I had
more.
to give you that on that one. That was a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
analogy.
No, for real.
'Cause I love analogies.
They call it new neural connections.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna remember that one.
Yeah, new neural connections. So when you do something outside the box, when you push yourself past your limits, you know, your stress limits, you make new brain connections.
Yeah, and then I read a lot of books too. I be at the libraries and like Barnes and Nobles and stuff like that. Like, I just go read random stuff. Like the other day, me and my shorty was in the joint reading these like books in Russian. I'm like, we learning words in Russian. Fuck it, that's what we doing today.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
You that might come in here. You might end up doing a concert.
Oh God, in
And
Russia.
now you know some street signs and some other stuff. I'm telling you, man,
Some minimal
I've
shit.
had all this type
It's
of
good
stuff.
to know how
happen.
to say hello, goodbye. Can I order this?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Totally.
The words was funny, but I like to learn new stuff, man. I be real locked into just other things that are outside myself. Cause being in California, like I got super blessed. I always tell people like I'm the real Fresh Prince. Like you know what I'm saying. And
feel you.
Will Smith was Fresh Prince as the role as an actor. Like, you know, he
Yeah.
got in one little fight, and we've been fighting. We've been fighting for a minute. So,
I feel you on that shit.
but also I recorded my first song at Will's sister's house, like when I was a kid, and
Oh, that's dope.
Will used to have a studio here called the Boom Boom Room,
Mm-hmm.
and like his nephew was like my best friend from elementary school, like from kindergarten all the way through 8th grade through even to now. So he took us, you know, I don't want to say he took us, but he paid for bro to have his time at the studio, and I was always with him, so I always got to record, and I always got quality like at a young age at
That's dope.
14, 15, 16 when my peers really didn't have that. So I was always appreciative of that. Even being able to
yeah.
be in LA at that age and be here at different studios out here and just like in the different people that would come through there too. Like I met a lot of people just by being in the right place at the right time, the right spaces. A lot of people always ask me like, how do you find these influencers or whoever you finding? And I just attract that energy. Like I did the one video with Kevin Hart and that made it to where nobody tells me no. No bullshit. No one he bought my clothes on camera. So nobody else is gonna tell me
feel
no. Like no other influencer. That's the first thing I show him. I'm like, Kev Hart bought this drum. Like he'd be more famous than most of the people that I be seeing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They got more money than him, so they like, well, damn, Kevin Hart spent some money.
Kevin Hart pulled out. You know, Kevin Hart really from the streets. He pulled out like 30 bands and just took $100 off the top and gave it to him.
Yeah.
You know, hood
Come on,
niggas go in the
shit.
store, take their
Come
whole
on,
bankroll
shit.
out just
Yeah.
to spend $1.
No wallets, like.
No wallet, yeah.
Well, I can't lie. When you touch your money, there's a certain amount of reassurance.
Nah, it is. It
A
is.
certain amount of reassurance
Nah.
in
It is.
that role.
You ain't lying about
And
that.
it was real. That was a video that somebody could have, like, you got to pay for something like that. I don't know how much you would charge for a video like that.
Yeah.
But that changed my whole trajectory for real. And that's a word that I always use is trajectory.
Nah, totally.
If you have a slingshot and put a rock in it and you aim high, it's going to go far. If you don't aim that high, you're not going to go that far.
That's
Trajectory,
real.
your trajectory is important. Like,
Hell yeah.
how you see yourself, like the way you see yourself has a lot to do with how you end up being. Like,
Yeah, there's a certain level of self-confidence that
Hell
you got to
yeah.
have that just really must go past what we would consider normal.
Oh God.
That way you move all of that extra, did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? Because that inner dialogue stops when a certain confidence comes in. You're like, nah, I did it right. Let's go.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
and at this stature in my life and my creative career, as a fashion designer, I feel like I've been super blessed. Like, I make sneakers, I make socks, I make underwear, I make outerwear, everything. So I host fashion shows here. I've hosted 3 fashion shows
That's
independently.
dope.
I got the invite from New York Fashion Week. I got the invite from Paris Fashion Week. So I'm about to pull up out there too and put the drip on them.
For real.
That's
And-
big time right there, G.
And they told me too. They was like, they told me that they really like what I'm doing and they see how it's like going to push fashion forward, like it's for the culture. So I know that I'm doing the right thing. I just got to stay on that mindset.
Hell yeah, bro. They ain't got no ideas.
Yeah,
Not
that-
like that,
no.
but feel me? I ain't trying to be mean, but
Yeah.
even like Louis Vuitton, all those designs, they took those from like the Igbo people.
They needed Virgil,
Feel
man.
me?
Virgil was the one. Virgil made that
They,
shit.
they
hot.
always need us.
And
They need
Kanye.
that black creativity, man.
Yeah.
They ain't
Yeah.
got no ideas.
Yeah, Yeezy.
Like,
Yeezy
I ain't,
was
it's
my
not even
big
about
influence.
being mean. Feel me? It's just what it is. They get the patents on stuff first.
Yeah. Totally.
So
I
it
ain't
look
gonna-
like they came up with it.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. My top 5 like fashion influences are like probably Kanye, Virgil, Michael Jackson, Allen Iverson, and like that might be it. And myself.
No, I feel you.
That's
Yeah.
a good lineup, though.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
inspired by my like shit that I wore like a while ago, and I'd be like, oh, I see what I could do better, or I see what I was trying to do. But like a reason I said those people, especially Allen Iverson, because like I was born in a hospital where the Sixers used to practice, but now they moved to Camden. Now they trying to move the whole team to Camden, which is not happening. We're not gonna be the Camden Sixers, but
Nah, that's gonna be wild.
yeah, I met AI when I was a baby, like 2 or 3, and I like kind of remember it a little bit, but. Yeah, he's definitely a fashion icon though. Like they changed the rule in the
Yeah,
NBA
they
because
had to because of him. Yeah,
Because he was fly as hell. Like they ain't want him to come
well,
through.
there wasn't no braids and tattoos before him. There
Yeah.
wasn't none of that.
That's
Nah, it
like
wasn't.
saying you
He
can't be
started that
black.
shit off.
Yeah, told him he was like, nah, bro, I'm from the streets. I gotta be me. It's not
Yeah.
personal.
Yeah, I'm about to get some more
Yeah,
tattoos.
I'm gonna get some more tattoos. So and people don't. A lot of people don't necessarily know that.
Nah, you ain't lying. He really did shit to
And
the
now
game,
we got
on some
players
Lil
like
Wayne
Anthony
shit.
Edwards. Anthony Edwards completely be himself.
Yeah,
I love Ant-Man. He be himself. He still got his Atlanta accent. He still what?
That nigga Gully.
Ant-Man is the one. He the next. He next. You hear me?
No, for sure,
That
sure.
he's next. I thought it was Ja Morant and Ja Hart, but Ant-Man is different. He's a savage. Like you see him bang on John Collins. You see him dunk on John Collins last season. Utah Jazz. Bro, I never seen nobody get dunked on like that. That shit was crazy. Like Ant-Man is the one. You could just tell, like, it's in your aura, it's in your energy. I know that's an overused word this summer, aura. But like it's in your energy though. Like you could tell who got it and who don't. It's in the energy. It's like in your energy. It's how you carry
They
yourself.
pumping everything a certain way.
That's
It's
a
getting
fact.
pushed a certain
People
way.
treat you how you treat yourself. He treat himself like he's him. Like
Yeah,
Haha, him.
that's real.
yeah, USA just
Shout
won
out
their
to C-Mill.
yeah, shout out to C-Mill. USA team just won the gold, but Ant-Man was on that team with KD, Bron, Steph, AD, like and you know, Ant-Man still carry his own. So like, I look at a lot of basketball mentalities and just apply that to what I'm doing, especially musically. And this summer has been a great summer for the music, man. I just did another show on last Thursday. I hosted Surgeon, the shoe surgeon downtown in Los
Okay.
Angeles. That's where Ice Cube be hosting his big three at sometimes too. So, man, the
Not a
shows.
bomb. You got any
going.
upcoming shows coming up soon?
Yeah, I got one this month. I just gotta get the particulars on it, but I'll definitely send it y'all way so y'all can pull up.
Any
For sure.
shout outs?
Any final shout outs you want to give to the people?
Man, free the guys, RIP the guys, man. That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Shop Cairo Casanova.
There we go.
Yeah.
Po
There we go.
Lambeau.
For
Yeah,
sure.
there you go.
I mean, Big Sixer, Big CC, whatever you want to call me. Make sure
No.
you shot with the camera. Make sure you shot Big CC. It's that time. I mean, I
Right there.
appreciate y'all for having me. It's
Thank you for coming on, God.
it's
This
been-
was-
And
this
where
was
can
a
they
great
follow
show.
you at? Can they follow you on YouTube, Instagram?
Yeah, follow my Instagram at POLAMBEAU and my YouTube. If you just type Po Lambeau in, everything will come up. Yeah, that's all there too. You can subscribe to my YouTube too.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, Stream Love Po out now on all platforms. Stream Love Po right now. Hold on,
get
let
it,
me-
get it, get
wait,
it
hold on,
in.
let me
Let
put
them
the-
know.
Yeah,
Let
we
me
got
put
we got
the
a few more
cover
seconds
art.
for you.
Yeah.
Let me put the cover art.
Oh yeah, we'll post that.
Yeah,
for
we'll
'em.
post that in there
Yeah,
for you, baby.
We'll post that in there.
Yeah.
They probably ain't gonna see it
They
right
might
there.
not see it, but we'll
But we,
still, we'll
yeah,
put
we
it in
gonna
there
we gonna
for
slide
you.
it in there
We
for
gonna
you.
slide it in there
Off
for
to
you.
knock.
Yeah, Big CC, man. You know how we rock, man.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And as always,
You saw him first on Featured. Peace and love, Mike L.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm blowing chronic smoke in the wind. Going places you've never been, accumulating dividends. Mostly been-
Oh yeah, this came from Mars.
Too many baddies in the party now. Brought all the bobbies and the hotties out. Know that you my shawty, yeah. But these girls screaming, call me now.
Low when she act like she bow-legged, then she bend the corner. And she proud to be fucking me, I put that CC on it. It feel good to be fucking a real nigga, don't it? I ain't calling in 5 days, let her mind wander. I can't lie, I'm sorry for everything, cause you my shawty. Said you done, I said I'm done, I gave back what you bought me. Took some time away, but it's the things that you taught me. Just to pass and moving forward, I won't let it haunt me. I exposed her to the real, now she hate lanes. Yeah, she used to run from it, now she like pain. I got on this song and singing like pain. I know sometimes I be drawn to share my life change. I'ma take off, do the dash right when the light change. Do a 10-piece in the club, that was light change. Ain't know what to call you, I thought Shawty was the right name. She in the party twerking on me, pulling all on my chain.
Too many baddies in the party now.
Brought all the bobbies and the hotties out.
Know that you my shawty, yeah.
All these girls screaming, call me now. Hottest in the city, yeah, she busted open. Baby from the west, she be rolling my smoke, yeah. Maybe from the east, got that shit on. From the dirty south, I get them jeans on, yeah. Get you home, make you seem like left your head, shit ain't seem right. Lead this party, you know we might slide. Told me beat it up, don't be nice, even though
Too many baddies in the party now.
brought all the bobbies and the hotties out.
Know that you my shawty, yeah.
All these girls screaming, call me now.
hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention and your subscriptions. If you have a business or a service you would like to promote, or if you don't have one, you just want to come on the show and talk and be a guest on Featured, please DM us at featured_guests on Instagram. We look forward to hearing from you and seeing you. Peace and love.